In the north of Staffordshire lies the city of Stoke-on-Trent, home of the great pottery towns and a particular Potteries delicacy.
What kind of food do you think of then when people talk about food in Staffordshire?
Well, immediately oatcakes.
Oatcakes?
Oatcake.
Oatcakes, definitely.
Oatcakes.
The oatcake, the North Staffordshire oatcake.
Oatcakes.
Oatcakes.
You want me to talk about oatcakes? Right. I love them.
I like them with bacon cheese and then dip them in the bacon fat and let it run down your chin.
We like oatcakes from Stoke and cheese and bacon, sausage and things like that. And I've been brought up on them. My mum and dad's always had them when they were young, and we enjoy them now.
You'll find with each individual shop that sells oatcakes, they have their own recipes, and that's a big secret thing. Like there's one in Hanley, which I can't think of the name of off the top of my head. It's been there for years, and he's got his own, different recipe, and they've even got their own different taste also.
You feel as though you've had a meal if you've had some oatcakes.
Yeah, I always, when I have them, I have 3 in one go.
Three bacon cheese. You were brought up on them as a kid, if you live in Stoke-on-Trent, and it's something that when people come to visit Stoke-on-Trent, you'll say, why don't you come? Well, you've got to have an oatcake, because you haven't visited Stoke-on-Trent properly until you've been oatcaked. Oatcakes will last forever. Will come and go, the credit crunch will come and go, everybody will disappear off, but long after we have gone, the oatcake will live on. Write that down, it's very good now.
What makes it better is whichever shop you go to.
For oatcakes, where you have them from? Hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall down.
Yeah.
Well, we've been going there for years.
No.
They're the best, aren't they?
Yeah, the nicest tasting.
Baking days like this, which was familiar to most the holes in the wall. People used to serve through their own windows. This actual premises, she got a battleship sink in there, which was her sink. A cooker was in there, a washing machine, and all the facilities for a kitchen. There was the old-fashioned rack you used to pull up, that was in there. So it was a real kitchen of, Well, it's no secret what goes in an oatcake. There's white flour, there's wheat flour, there's oatmeal, salt, water. There's no dairy products in ours. Some of them you get dairy products in, but ours are quite a natural ingredient in there, Currently, we're having talks with the Renew team that we're proposing a new build on the side, on the piece of ground at the side here. But I think they still want to pull the old property down because obviously if they're going to build a new estate here, it's not going to look very impressive with the old property stuck here. So I think, all in all, I think we'll end up with a new build on the piece of ground at the side of us. I don't think for a minute that such things as the oatcake will ever die out of the potteries. I think there's always going to be oatcakes in the potteries. The way that food is eaten these days, you can eat a multitude of things with oatcakes. We in the potteries have always had bacon, cheese and tomatoes, haven't we? That's been the favourite dish. But I mean, people are today having syrups on them, cheese, cold cheese spread on it and salads on them, they can use them. It's only like a piece of bread when all's said and done, but there's a bit more taste to it than bread.